Hey guys, how's it going? Lewin here at GaragebandandBeyond. Welcome back to the 5th episode of the big mixing project that we've been working on all week. Now today what I want to talk about is keyboards and the keyboard parts that I came up for this song and sort of, conceptually what I was going for. So when I originally was sent the track, he had found one keyboard sound. And it was a pretty simple thing. It sort of swirled in and out. It came in two sections of the song. And I liked the idea, and I wanted to hear more of it. So I found, I looked at the sound that he was using, and I found that, when I was playing it on the keyboard, it wasn't, didn't have enough of a pad to it. It was sort of thin and just wasn't that useful to the mix. So I searched around and I found Samoa Sweep, which is actually one of my favorite keyboard sounds on GarageBand, and I've used it on a bunch of my recordings. Samoa Sweep's a great keyboard sound, especially for pads. It has a nice, filter that swirls around, and then for just like the regular keyboard parts, it's like it has a nice, almost sort of like orchestral quality to it. So it's a nice thing for filling in that sort of that area of the mix that sometimes needs some, filling in. Now, when I was, playing around with that sound and stuff, I wanted to come up with a part that sort of supported the chord structure and the melody at the same time. I didn't want to just sit there banging away and hitting chords the whole time, I was looking for like more delicate parts, more, small things. There was like, there's the drums going, there's a bass part, the rhythm guitar part's real strummy, and obviously the electric guitar parts are much more, in your face, really. So I wanted to find a keyboard part that sort of sat back in the mix and just sort of supported all those parts. So there's not a lot of notes, there's not a lot of changes or anything, really simple melodies intertwining and making this one keyboard part that I've come up with. That's my bad Spinal Tap imitation. Anyway, let's get back to, let's go to the screenshot now. I'm done being stupid, and I'll show you what I did on the song. Let's get to that soon. All right, so here we are at the project window. Now, let me quickly show you just, the very first thing that when he sent me the track, it had this one right here, Falling Star. This was the part that he had originally come up with, and let me just play it really quick just so you can hear what it sounds like. So that was it. It was just that one note. It sort of comes in, swirls out. Now, I like that sound, and so I kept it. I obviously kept it kind of low in the mix, but it's still there. Here's the Samoa Sweep that I was talking about before, and this will give you, just an idea of what these two sounds sound like and together. I love Samoa Sweep. Here's what it sounds like. Right? So, I played that sort of long just so you could hear. So obviously the very beginning of these sounds, especially in Samoa Sweep, it almost sounds like horns or something. So I love using this thing. I think it's a really useful sound. Now, obviously, I have the third keyboard part down here. And, it's just Samoa Sweep. No changes to it, no big changes, rather. And I'll show you just quickly what I did on the right-hand side. The only thing that I did a little bit of was EQing it. And you can see I brought the bass up quite a bit and the high end up a little bit. I just wanted those parts to, because it's so low in the mix, I sort of pushed those EQ points just to sort of, help it still have some definition even though it's really low in the mix. So that was just the way that I found that worked the best for me. So that's pretty much it. Actually, I didn't really do anything else to making these sounds. This is all the default stuff over here. So if you go create a keyboard track and choose Samoa Sweep, you'll pretty much get this same exact sound and should hopefully have some good results with it. Now, with this sound too, and especially the keyboard sounds, as you can see, I have them panned all at 12 o'clock. And the reason I do that is because these sounds are already panned for you. So, the sweeps, like the frequency sweep will go from left to right, even on Falling Star and stuff. So typically, when you're doing these keyboard parts, it's really much better to use them, especially these pad sounds. It's really good to use them at 12 o'clock on the pan. Certain things like the Rhodes sounds, the Wurlitzer sounds, you can pan those left and right, but you'll find that you're having volume issues because you're not giving it the stereo image that it is really designed to be used with. But you can do it, but like I said, you'll have volume issues. So that's it for the keyboard video. I'm going to make another video really quickly right after this. So, stay tuned, watch all the videos. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon, I hope. All right, bye.